Peace and blessings, beloved, and welcome back to Fruits of Life Yoga. I am Jeanette, and today we're going to focus on strength. Oftentimes, we consider strength as something that is outward, something that carries a masculine energy with it, something that is forceful. But I want to remind us all that strength comes from within. So we want to develop our inner strength. We want to activate our inner strength. And by doing so, we're able to then allow the outer strength to be more empowered, be more fortified. And it enables us in terms of movement, enables us to have longevity, to support our limbs, our joints, our muscles, particularly our hip flexors. We're going to be working with our legs today, and we will be focusing on our lower abs. For today's practice, all you need is your mat. It's optional to include a strap or a scarf for a couple of leg stretches. I welcome you to be a part of this journey with me. So I'll see you on the mat. Let's begin our cleansing exercises. Lay on your back and have your strap or your scarf nearby, so when it's time you can reach for it easily. We're going to begin with some breathing exercises to ground ourselves within this moment, within this practice. Feel free to bend your knees and ground your feet. Relax your arms alongside your body. You can lift your head gently just to elongate the back of your neck, the fullness of your spine. Likewise, take your hands to lift your pelvis away from the floor. Tilt your pelvis down to elongate your lower back. If that's comfortable for you, then you have a long spine from your neck down toward your pelvis. I invite you to close your eyes and find a grounding breath. As you breathe through your body with awareness, I invite you to begin to soften into the ground, into your mat. Allow this moment to simply be focused on your breath. Let's take 3 full cycles of breath. Whatever breath is most soothing and comforting to you right now, to release all that is, was, to come into this moment simply with the blessing of this moment, the breath, your beautiful body. If there are any sounds around you, try to block them out and simply focus on the flow of breath. Take 1 cleansing breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. We're going to tap into strength, inner strength, with subtle movements initially. Focusing on the pelvis, let's do a few pelvic tilts. Your arms can remain alongside your body. Imagine your pelvis is a bowl or a cup. The bowl is tipping forward, so we find an arch in the lower back. That is the anterior tilt. When we tilt the bowl back or toward you, we are tucking our tailbone in and the lower back flattens against the mat. That's the posterior pelvic tilt. So let's move in that way. Try not to move the rest of your spine. We're not doing cat and cows right now. We're simply anterior tilting. So there's a space between the mat and your back, and posterior tilting where that space becomes flat. So take a few breaths as you bring awareness into this area of your body. With your breath, try not to exaggerate any other part of your body. Simply allow the movement to come from your pelvis and move with your breath as you tilt forward and back. Posterior tilt, your lower back presses against the mat. Anterior tilt, there's an arch at your lower back. Let's do 2 more. Bring awareness into that area, maybe even squeeze your pelvic floor. And then on your inhale, come into a posterior pelvic tilt. So find that there's no space at your lower back and the mat. Exhale fully. Lift your right knee and point your toe. Take a full inhale. Exhale, tap the toe down. Inhale, lift the left foot, bending at the knee. Exhale, tap down. Let's continue doing that for 3 complete rounds. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. All the while, your lower back is still pressed into the mat in a posterior tilt. This allows us to activate the lower abdominal muscles. It allows us to bring awareness to our pelvic floor, and also with practice bring stability into the pelvis area, and then we ground. Inhale, both knees come into a 90-degree angle, so your shins and your ankles are in a line, your knees and your hips are in a line. Flex your toes. Exhale, toe tap right. Inhale up, exhale left. Inhale up, exhale right. Inhale up, exhale left. Inhale up. So 3 complete rounds, bringing awareness again to the same areas. As you exhale and toe tap, bring awareness into your lower abdominal muscles. Draw your navel in toward your spine and breathe into your lower extremities. It's the subtle movement that supports our deep abdominal muscles, the strength of our pelvic floor. Inhale. Exhale, release your right leg long and cup your knee or your thigh with your palms. Squeeze your left knee toward your chest as you exhale. Alternating knees for wind removing pose. Inhale, exhale. 3 rounds on each side. You might hear a little snap, crackle, and pop as we are working through the knees if you're over 40. Just breathe into it and allow the movement to lubricate your joints. Both knees into your chest and take a full breath in. Squeeze, tuck your chin toward your chest. Round your spine. Bend your left knee toward your chest. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh and allow your thigh and your chest to meet, to touch. Relax your right leg alongside the mat and flex your toes. Toes are flexed in both legs. For a hamstring floss, inhale. Exhale, stretch your heel toward the ceiling. And if you find you're shaking, that's your limit. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. We're just soothing the hamstrings to prepare for the work we're going to be doing today. 2 more on this side. Send breath into the spaces that need it. Relax the left leg. Bend your right knee toward your chest and bring your hands around your thigh and Bring your hands behind the back of your thigh and chest touch, toes flexed. Inhale. Exhale, reach through the heel. Inhale down. Exhale, reach through the heel. You may find that one side is tighter than the other. 3 complete rounds on this side. Breathe as you flow. Lift and point through the heel on your exhale. Don't rush the movement. Feel into it. What's coming up for you? What are you feeling? What's going on in your hamstring? And relax the leg down. Reach for your strap or a scarf. Find the middle point. Bend your left knee toward your chest and place your strap at the ball of your foot. Take your strap in your left hand. Inhale, stretch your leg out toward the ceiling again, pointing through the heel. Inhale, exhale. We'll take 5 rounds. Allow the breath to soothe the back of the leg. You can adjust your strap into your other hand if you would like. Whatever works for your body right now. The focus is really on the back of the legs. Your calves, your hamstrings. Be gentle on the knee, so if you need to have a little micro bend in the knee, go ahead and do that. But really feel your hamstring stretch and your calf. After your 5th breath, take the strap into your left hand. Inhale. Exhale. Help your leg toward the left. Now, if your foot does not touch the ground, that's okay. You could just go as far as your body allows, with both hips still grounded. Breathe into your inner thighs, your hip flexors. Lift your leg on the inhale. Exhale, lift up the right foot and place your right foot in the strap to switch out and relax your left leg long with toes flexed. Full cycle of breath as you breathe in. Pull on the strap gently to get a stretch in the back of the leg. Exhale. Inhale. If you want to go deeper in the stretch, do so on the exhale. If you notice you've lost the flex of the toes, just bring awareness and flex your toes. After your inhale, exhale, guide your leg toward the right. Again, notice what feels good to you, what feels uncomfortable. As long as you don't feel a pinching, you should be fine. And mind that both hips are still grounded. You don't want to lift your left hip away from the ground. You want to stay connected to the mat and breathe into your inner thigh, your right hip flexor with toes flexed. Inhale, return to center, bend at the knee, remove the strap. Relax your legs long. Bring both knees toward your chest and rock and roll to a seat. With your left knee forward, find a line from your hip to your knee and a line from your knee to your left ankle, legs at the toes. Likewise, let's make a 90-90 angle on the right with a line from your hip to your right knee, your knee to your ankle, toes flexed. Now this may be a little uncomfortable at first. If so, you can use a block or blankets to elevate your knee or elevate your hips, elevate your ankle, and play with it, right? If you need to adjust as needed, you go ahead and do that. Now, placing our body in this position will help bring strength, awareness, mobility, and flexibility, the strength that is needed for flexibility within our hip flexors, as we support our knees by flexing our toes, maintaining the line, the angle at the knee, at the ankle, at the hip, okay? Now from here, we're just gonna sit up tall and press your right knee into the mat. Likewise, press your left shin into the mat. Don't put too much pressure on your hands or your arms. You want to just hold the posture, utilizing your inner strength. You may feel a little discomfort in your hip flexor if you have tightness there, especially on the right side. Just work with it, breathe through it. You can have your arms up if you would like, or place them down gently. Want to actively press into your knee and your shin. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, gently walk your hands over toward the left and find a twist. Further pressing your right knee into the mat. Full cycle of breath. Walk your hands forward and gently place your hands behind you and lean back. This is going to feel a little more intense on your right. So just be easy, be gentle, and again, breathe into it. You can also tuck your tailbone so that you're in a posterior tilt once again, and you'll find some activation of your glute. So this whole area works together. Our abdominals, our hip flexors, our glutes, and our lower back. One more cycle of breath. With ease, walk your hands forward. Again, pressing into your knees and into your shins. Lean forward gently, and this time we're going to lift up our right foot off of the mat. The knee will stay grounded. It may not lift up too high. That's okay. And then let it down. Let's do that 2 times. And at once, try not to lean to the side. You want to keep your body long and lifted as you press into the mat with your knee. You activate your hip flexor and relax. 1 more. The more you do so, the higher your leg goes up. And let it down. Great job. Swing your right leg forward, and we're going to swing the left leg back to come into 90-90 on the other side. Again, find your lines from hip to knee, from knee to ankle, toes flexed. Look at your body. Find and see your lines. Once you find it, Press your left knee into the mat. Press your right shin into the mat. Keep your toes flexed. With a full cycle of breath, lift from your pelvis. Four more. Notice if this area is tighter than the other side. Be light on your hands. And one more. Gently walk your hands over toward the right. Again, feeling a deeper stretch on your left. And breathe. 3 cycles. Very nice. Gently walk your hands forward and then back. Lean back gently. Two more full cycles of breath. And if you're not leaning back as far as your forearms, that is fine. You can lean back as far as your body allows. Release forward gently. Place your hands in front of your right shin. As you continue to press your left knee into the mat, let's lift the foot away from the floor. Release down. 2 more, just like that. Inhale and lift the knee. Now, mind you, this is heavy work. So for me, it's a little more work on the left side. I really feel a whole lot happening at my hip. Release down. Okay, I have to really, really work on making this happen. Go ahead and lift. Yeah, for some reason, you know, after 3 children, 3 natural births, yeah, my hips definitely need some support, some strength. That's why I love these exercises, actually. Go ahead and release down. Very nice. Bring both legs in front. You can help them up if you need to. A little more than hip distance apart. Flex your toes. And let's just do some wipers to the left and right. Breathe as you release to the side. 2 more on each side. All right, last side. Very nice. Good job. Now swing your legs around, come into tabletop with your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, toes curled. We'll go into elevated cat and cow. So again, we're drawing in that inner strength. So tuck in your tailbone for that posterior tilt. Activate your lower abs. Full inhale. Press into your hands. Exhale, lift up your knees. Inhale, lift up your heart. Find an arch in your lower back. Exhale, tucking your chin, round your back. Cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Let's do that 2 more times. Pressing the earth away in cat. Whew, it's a lot. It's okay, you got it. Good job. Ground your knees down. Relax the tops of the feet onto the mat. Bird dog. Inhale, extend the left leg behind you. Look toward the top of your mat. Exhale, raise your right arm alongside your ear. Draw your lower abs in toward your body, as opposed to allowing it to sink down and creating an arch in your back. You want to draw everything in to tap into that inner strength. Extend through your heel and your fingers. Press into your right fingers. 3 full breaths. If you come out of balance, just touch your toe down and lift on the exhale. Exhale, your hand down, relax your knee. Other side. Inhale, right leg extends back. Exhale, left arm alongside your ear. Three more full cycles of breath. You're doing great. Know that with time, your strength and your balance develops. You will be stronger and you'll feel good. Exhale your palm down. Relax your knee down. Very nice. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, step through. Your foot between your palms. You're gonna bend into your left knee and relax your hips down. Look forward. Full inhale. Exhale, relax your hips back and draw your toes toward your shins. You can move your hands as needed, but don't sit down all the way on the right heel. You want to stay lifted. You want your spine long as opposed to rounded, and fold, or rather hinge, over your leg from your hips. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Half split. Inhale lunge. Exhale half split. One more. Walk your hands over toward the left. Look at your right foot and walk your hands forward. Bend into your knee. Switch to the other side. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, step through. Again, lift through your heart. Sink in through your hips. Knee is above your ankle. Exhale, half split. Draw your toes toward your shins and hinge forward. Long spine. Inhale forward. Exhale, relax. Inhale forward. Exhale, half split. Hold here. Gently walk your hands over toward the right. Look toward your foot. Keep your toes flexed on the right side. Full breath. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Hands planted, both knees onto the mat. Curl your toes. Inhale, lift on up for your first downward dog. Let's walk our hands toward our feet. I'm not gonna be there too long right now because we will revisit. Relax your head long. Maybe grab opposing elbows and swing from side to side for ragdoll. Find a gentle bend in your knees if you need it. Find stillness and relax your arms down. Root down through your feet. Inhale, slowly rise up one vertebra at a time. When you reach the top, inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, draw your tailbone down. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw your elbows in toward your ribs for cactus arms and lift your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward. Come into plank. Heels away from your head. Press the earth away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rock toward the tips of your toes so your shoulders slightly pass your wrists. Bend at your elbows. On your exhale, come down, chaturanga. Relax completely. Upward dog or cobra. Inhale. Exhale. Come into downward dog once again. 3 full cycles of breath. Press into your fingertips. If you need to bend your knees gently, go ahead and do that. Hips lifted. Walk your hands toward your feet on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift your body up all the way with your arms over your head. Exhale, root down through your feet. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, squeeze your elbows toward your ribs. Lift up your heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Place your hands under your feet for gorilla so that your toes reach the crease of your wrists. And gently walk on your hands, pressing into your wrists. Very good. Find stillness. Relax your arms away, hands away from your feet, and walk forward into a plank on your inhale. Exhale, heels away from your head. Inhale onto your toes. Exhale, softly come on down and release for your back bend. Exhale. Inhale, come into your downward dog. 3 cycles of breath. Press into the fingertips. If your heels don't touch the mat, that's okay. You can bend your knees slightly or place a towel under your heels to lift the floor. Look toward your thighs. 1 more breath. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bend at the knee. Knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift your leg. Exhale, knee to right wrist. Inhale, lift your leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Ground your foot down. Relax your right knee onto the mat. Low lunge. Inhale, lift your arms away from the ground. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left hand to the right calf. Reach your right arm up toward the sky. Back bend. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, ground your hands. Curl your right toes. Lift your right knee. Inhale, lift. Lift your left leg up toward the ceiling. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, lift up, right leg. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift leg. Exhale, knee to left wrist. Inhale, lift your leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Round your back as you press your fingers into the mat and step through. Ground the left knee, Ground the top of the left foot. Inhale, raise up your arms. Peel away from your thighs. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, right hand to left calf. Find your back bend as you reach your left arm behind you. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, soften your hands down. Curl your left toes. Lift your knee. And your right leg reaches toward the ceiling. Exhale, ground it down. Inhale onto your toes. Exhale, plank. Inhale, press away from the earth. Exhale, heels away from the mat. Inhale. Exhale, rock forward and come on down. Back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Take 2 breaths here. Take 3 breaths. Take 3 full cycles of breath. Press into your fingers. Lift through the hips. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lift the left leg up toward the ceiling. Bend at the knee. Exhale, step through. Curl the right toes. Inhale, high lunge. So we're going to place our hands on our thigh and peel the chest away from the thigh to root ourselves through our feet and lift up our heart and our chest. Inhale, raise up your arms over your head. Exhale, soften your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open toward the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open toward the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, one more twist. Reach up as you inhale. Place your left hand at the base of your head, the back of your right palm at the base of your spine. Inhale, lift your head away from your spine. Relax your arms down. Inhale, straighten the left leg and root your hands down toward the mat. You might want to close the space just slightly. Inhale, look forward. So your feet are in like railroad tracks. There's not one behind the other. So we inhale to lengthen for an intense stretch. Exhale, hinge from the waist and fold. Again, you want to direct your chin toward your knee. And we're hinging at the waist. Try not to round at the back. Full cycle of breath. And one more breath. Inhale. Let it out. Inhale as you lift away from your thigh. Plant your hands and step your left foot back. Come into a downward dog. Rock forward into plank as you inhale. Exhale, heels away from your head. Position yourself proper. Press your arms, press your palms into the mat as you inhale to protract, open up your shoulder blades. Rock forward and exhale down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Over to the other side, let's go. Inhale, lift, right leg up. Exhale, step through. Right foot between your hands. Root through your left toes. Place your hands on your thighs. Inhale, peel away from your thigh. Raise your arms up as you soften through your shoulders. Exhale. Again, imagine your legs are energetically moving toward each other. Activate this work that we did earlier at your hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, open twist toward the right. 3 times. Inhale, raise up your arms. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, open your arms. Raise your arms. Exhale, open twist. Woo. Inhale, arms up. Place your right hand at the base of your head and the back of your left palm at the base of your spine. Inhale, lift your head away from your spine. Gently look up. Exhale. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, root your hands down to the mat. Straighten the right leg. Try to ground the left foot. You may need to close the space between both legs. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Exhale and hinge. Direct your chin toward your knee and your forehead toward your shin. Full breath. 3 cycles. This is an intense stretch right here, so breathe. Send breath into the spaces that need it. One more. Very good. Inhale, look forward to lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your leg back into downward dog. Rock forward into your plank on your inhale. Exhale to position yourself well so your heel's away from your head. Inhale, press the earth away. Exhale, come on down. Back bend on your inhale. Exhale, downward dog. So again, you could skip through these vinyasas where you could just meet in downward dog or make subtle adjustments where you need. As you saw, when I went into downward dog, I bent my knee slightly. Listen to your body and do what you need for yourself at this moment. Very nice. Inhale onto your toes, exhale down onto your knees. Give yourself a little break by relaxing onto the heels of your feet for hero pose. Place your hands on your thighs, inhale. And breathe into the spaces that need it. Prepare for a dynamic movement. Inhale, place your left hand behind you. Exhale, reach your hips forward as you reach your right hand behind you. And let's go to the other side. Have a seat. Swing your right hand down. Lift your hips. Exhale. Now let's keep doing that. Left hand down on the inhale. Lift your hips. Exhale for a dynamic camel. Have a seat. Inhale, switch to the other side. Exhale, lift your hips, reach your arm back. One more. Inhale on the switch. Place your left hand down, hips go up on your exhale. So you're pushing your hips all the way forward. Try for your knees not to open away from each other. Inhale, switch. Right hand grounds. Press your hips forward. Exhale. Inhale, come on forward. Very nice. Take a pause in hero's pose once again. If hero pose is too difficult for you because of the knees, you can always roll a towel under your knees. You can also place a rolled towel at your ankles. Pad your knees with a blanket under or a rolled mat under your knees. Okay, let's lift up away from our heels and open our knees slightly. Our toes can touch, our toes can curl if you would like. Place your right hand right under your face, left hand at the back of your head. Inhale, open up toward the left. Want to open all across your chest, all across your ribs, all across the side body, and then look up toward your elbow. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Inhale, open and look. Exhale. Inhale, open up. If you need to take an extra breath here, go ahead and do that. And elbow to elbow. One more, open up. Place your hand down. So your left hand is under your face, right hand is at the back of your head. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Open up on your inhale. Exhale, elbow to elbow. 2 more. Very good. Ground your hand down and have a seat. Let's return to how we started on our back. Place your feet, heels close to your glutes, arms alongside your body. Feet parallel to one another for bridge pose. Inhale, press into your feet, lift up your pelvis. Activate your glutes, activate your quads. Exhale. Let's hold this for 3 more cycles of breath. To lift up a little higher, you can squeeze your shoulder blades toward each other to create a shelf with your triceps and interlace your fingers under you and press up higher on your exhale. I love how this opens up the space at my hip flexors, especially if I've been sitting down for long periods of time or driving for a long time. Try to stay lifted. To come on out of it, start to relax your upper back onto the mat. And on the exhale, slowly come on down 1 vertebra at a time. Good job. Cross your left leg over your right. Shift your hips slightly toward the left. Inhale your knees toward your chest. Exhale, release your legs toward the right. Maybe look left. Use your right hand and put your thumb at the crease of your hips and open palms and elbow against your left leg. Use your hand to support the twist. See if your left knee can touch the earth. Use your right hand at your hip and thigh to further your twist. Inhale, look to center. Bring your knees to center and unwind. Let's go to the other side. Cross your right leg over your left, then scoot your hips over toward the right. Inhale, knees toward your chest. Exhale, twist toward the left. Look toward your right. Again, you can use your left hand to press to guide your right leg down and deeper into the twist. See if your right knee can touch the mat. Two more full breath cycles. Inhale your head to center. Rotate to center and unwind. You can separate your feet more than hip distance apart and come into constructive rest to relax your knees up against each other. And you can stay right here for the duration of your relaxation, or relax your legs long along the mat. Within this moment, I invite you to take a cleansing breath. Thanks and praises for all that thanks for the strength that you were able to tap into to carry you through today's practice. We look forward to seeing you once again. Until such day, stay blessed and be in peace. Be sure to like, comment below if you enjoyed this flow, and share it with a friend. Peace and blessing.